Hey y'all, Coach Simmons here. I'm gonna have a very uncomfortable conversation right now. This is basically something that's come up, something I've seen. Why do HBCUs, maybe I'm saying it wrong, do HBCUs hate non-alumni fans? The simple question, and it's bigger than just football. It goes into all sports. Perfect example would be these PWIs everybody talks about. The Alabamas, the Texas, the Michigan, the Tennessee, the Penn State, Texas A&Ms. They have these grandioso, these humongous football stadiums, 100,000 seat plus. They're not welcoming just the alumni to those games. They're taking opinions from everybody who has an opinion on how to further reach or further broaden their scope. Yes, they charge more for game tickets, I get that. But their base knows they have a say, but they don't discredit the non-alumni. I say that for this. As I've shown you, my HBCU that I attended didn't have football. So technically, our closest rival in the SWAC would be Prairie View. We played them in basketball on a yearly basis. But as I told you before, I didn't really get into HBCU football until recently. But I started watching comments, articles. If you're not an alumni of this institution, you can kiss my ass. That's basically what is going on in the world of HBCUs. Just because you're willing to spend money, support the team, buy the jerseys, buy the gear, support the students, some HBCUs do not accept you as part of their committee, part of their crew. Why is the question? Have HBCUs been so downfallen for so long that we believe each one is our own private institution? Is this something we have to get over? Are we willing to open up and share? I came to this channel and I was trying to do things like give examples on how to broaden the horizon for HBCUs. I have numbers and statistics that can show you the reach of an HBCU if they're willing to open up the doors. Now, I'm not saying the presidents are keeping the doors closed, but it seems the alumni are the ones blocking the entrance. This is not Little Rock 9. You can't stop people from coming to support your school. And you can't tell them they can support it in only the way you see fit. I'm going to be honest about it. I don't really hold nothing back. I said, this is my channel. If I don't get another view for the next 40 years, I still make money other ways. But the thing you got to look at is why. And I'm dead serious. Why are HBCUs so hell-bent on keeping out non-alumni supporters? When I started this channel, I told you before, I had no dog in the fight. And yes, the channel does have a big audience for Jackson State. But I've touched over 70 HBCUs since I've been here. I support every HBCU Black empowerment movement. I know what HBCUs can be. I know what they should be. I can tell you when HBCUs reached Oakland, the Black Panthers started. I can tell you Grambling has a bigger audience in Dallas than SMU. I can tell you all the things you want to hear. But I can't get past a certain point because I'm not an alumni. I graduated from HBCU. Yes, on my wall it says Houston Tillerson College. But it's still something that's being kept. So I don't know how to say it. I don't know what it is. But the whole thing of you telling me you can support my team, but you can't say anything about it. This is not a kid. I'm not a child. This is not do as you told, not as I do. I do as I say, not as I do. If I see something wrong, I will point it out. If I see some contracts that are bad, I will point it out. Don't confuse my desire for you to be better than what you are as hatred. There are a lot of people who only came into this space because Coach Prime showed up. I'll put that out there. A lot of folks only know Grambling, Jackson, Alcorn. Maybe they know Alcorn for Steve McNair, but they only know these other schools because Coach Prime was there. And some of them have followed Coach Prime over to Colorado. But the other ones that stayed builds your base. Your base of the future. Now, they may have already graduated from colleges, but they have kids. And unlike their education, these kids will now understand and know about HBCUs. Because the thing you got to remember is not your first wave that makes the impact. It's the second wave and the third wave. Alabama didn't get that cathedral of a stadium the day after they played USC. Knoxville wasn't the way it is after integration. See, we gotta remember, you pushing away people who want to support you hurts everything you do down the line. And I mean that. Every move you make in the future is going to be dependent on not just your alumni base, but the people who come along to support your alumni base. And I can be perfectly honest and perfectly brutal about it right now because, like I said before, I do what I want. And what that means is Houston Tillerson has about a $248 million impact on the city of Austin. They have 900 to 1,000 students. But they have that huge impact because they do not turn away people willing to assist them in their goals. So, Coach, get to the damn point. You're rambling again, right? I got you. I want to make sure that it's perfectly understood. I support every HBCU. I made it my point to try to do as many videos on HBCUs because it's something that must be put out there, something that must be known. Whether the alumni don't want it or not, whether it's good news or bad news, whether I have the entire story or a portion of the story, it must be brought to the light. A lot of people question the articles I read, the videos I put up. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I research it. There's certain things that I know that other channels have no clue about. I know how contracts are made. I know the amount of money that SWAC and a couple of other HBCUs, if they formed a conference, would get a year. What they're worth a year. I know you don't negotiate contracts by the amount of attendance or the amount of alumni you have in the area. I know that for a fact. And people still question. They question the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. And they question the fact that I have not went to that school. I've had interviews with SIDs from certain HBCUs in my professional capacity. And they state, you must do everything the way we want. Even though some of those contracts are stated the opposite direction. I know for a fact your contract that you have is not the end all be all. You're always fighting for the next one. And if you're unwilling to play ball as far as advertising, footage, availability, you won't get a next contract like that. Or you get put in the back burner. That's stuff that I know professionally. But it's not stuff that people are willing to say. And what I mean when I say that, I'm not hamstrung by one school. I don't bow down to one institution. I look to promote everybody. So when I hear alumni tell me, you're not doing stuff the way we did it for years, and in the same breath complain, we haven't been getting respect for years, there's nothing I can do but laugh at you. Because you're saying the definition of insanity. You're doing the same thing, hoping for a different result. And when somebody comes in to give you a different avenue, a different angle, you disrespect them. That's cool. Do what you gotta do. Support who you want to support, and I'll make sure I support who supports me. And that's clear, that's concise, and that's to the damn point. Now, I'm not going to say whoever this is about. But I know they watch my channel. And I expect a phone call from them in a professional capacity by the end of the week. You can't stop this train. And one monkey don't stop this show. Coach Simmons, y'all have a wonderful week. I'm out.